Welcome back, people. Basically, I'm going to be trying to turn these two found feathers into actual quills. I don't know how to do it. I've got a rough idea, but we need to make some sort of cavity in this end so that we can actually get the ink in there. I don't even know if it's hollow. I don't know how to make one. I've not watched any YouTube videos. I'm doing this totally cold. I've got some goals in mind. One, can I actually get it to write letters? So can we write letters with the thing I make? Can I get it to hold ink inside if it's hollow? Great. And the third one is a bonus, can I get it to do copper plate with thin and thick lines? Trying to get a node, a point, and then cut that point down like a slit. I'm thinking of that way anyway. I don't know if it's going to work. Hey, let's stop the dilly-dallying. I think I might convert this one first. And if it all goes great, I'll leave this one. Or might convert this to like a broad nib. Do you know what I mean? I don't know. I literally don't know what I'm doing here, people. So let's move the paper slightly over. Let's bring in that lethal thing. So I think it's either that or I use this. You know, but I think this might be a bit too big. Where this one gives you a bit more precision. I don't know, people. I want to try and keep this pointy feather, but I don't know if it's hollow or not. So I want to cut that. It actually, is it going to cut? Shit. Okay. Let's try a sharper one. This will cut it. Okay, we're in, people. We've got that done. Get rid of that little noggin there. And it looks to me, it's hollow, people. It's hollow. We have a hollow feather. That is hollow. These are goose feathers, by the way. So, okay, we've got something that we could work with, I think. How the hell am I going to do that without going A&E? I don't know, people. I can't write it like that, so we need some sort of point. I need to cut in a slight angle. So if I want it this way, careful, I need to stab myself there. I'm going to go in like this, haven't I, to form a point. Can you see this? I'm going to have to go like a point across it. A slight point. I don't want to go, actually you should go away from yourself, shouldn't you, plum? So I want to slide that at a slight angle. Hey, look at that! He's only got it, people. He's got himself a little point. Hey, is that going to work? He's got himself a point. It ain't bad, people. That ain't bad. I don't know what's that stuff in the centre. What is that stuff in the centre? I don't know. Let's get rid of that stuff. We don't need that in there, do we? Get out of it. I think that's going to work, people. I think that's going to work. We need now a tiny slit in that. It's going to be a broad nib then. It's going to be, we need a tiny slit without stabbing myself in the centre. I know what to do. Put it flat down where you want to cut the slit. And that should have a little slit in there now. It does. I think we're ready for a bit of writing, people. Ho, 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 ho. Pack these up. Luckily, that we aren't writing in blood. Put that feather out of the way. Let me get rid of the excess because I won't be needing them no more. Hopefully, people, this little experiment with this feather is going to work. Hopefully, you can see that. What I've achieved. Look at that, people. I've got a massive cavity. I've got a little angle on it, and if you look if you can see it, it's not the straightest of things. You can't see it, can you? It does open, people. We've done a little slit. So let me move that out of the way. Let me get some decent paper in the way, because I know this will work. Let's get some ink out, people. Can I write with it? That's the first task. Can I write with it? Or are we going old style? Old style. Shit. People, I would say that is holding the ink. What do you reckon? That's got ink in it. There's a light, slight blob on the top, so I might just get rid of that blob. That's not too bad, people. Let's try and write my name. It's funny to hold it. Maybe there's some special technique. I don't know, people, but we're going to give it a go. Let's try. Hey, it's not bad. I think we need to get rid of some of the ink to start with, the blobbage. It's there. The ink is inside, but it ain't coming out. Maybe I need to, when I get the ink going, let's have another dip. I think you have to get the ink going, I think. Do you know what I mean? It is writing, people, but it is laying down a lot. The ink is gone empty now, so I am getting ink. It is holding. It's getting it to perfection, so we can actually write with it. So get rid of the first lot, and then we can go. And it's empty. You can see the vessel's empty. Maybe it's a little dab. Get rid of that blob. Then write again. It's working, but not very well. Maybe you need a bit more ink in there, and I can get some more ink into the actual feather itself. But nevertheless, people, I think, people, I've achieved the goal of writing, haven't I? Hey? And that little slit actually works. Okay, it's not copper plate. I think you're going to have to try your best to get rid of the blob. Let me try and get rid of the blob and actually write some something in. It's funny. It's a funny thing to hold. It's tough. Let's try that funky A. You could do it, people. I've actually achieved it. You can't say I've not achieved it, but it's tough. It really is. Let's get rid of all the ink out of there. Dab it in the water. I think the more I use it then, the more I use that, if you want to call, can you call it a quill? I think we need a tighter hole so that it can hold the ink more. Let me try that with the other feather, knowing now we're going to go broad nib. Let's keep this feather here at the side. Let's try it with this feather. We managed to get through it without cutting ourselves, so I think we can do it again. Why not? And it was with this bad boy, wasn't it? So let's, I think this one will be, I want it very small, a small hole cavity. Okay, we're getting it. It will work. Come on. They are. Thank you. So we don't need him. He can go in the bin. It's a smallish hole. Whether it's going to be any good, I don't know. We're going to have to put this. Oh, that's it. We cut it at an angle, didn't we? We have to slice it at an angle. So, and then cut it off. So I don't want it. I don't want it too long. I want it shorter, but cut at a slight angle. Well, that didn't work. Okay, and then if we cut that off there, come on. Okay, come on. Where are we now? Shit. Let's have a look. If we can just get that bit off there. Got like a protection. Thank you. Okay, it's a bit, that didn't work because I basically mashed it. So gonna have to cut back and make, oh, that's gone everywhere. That's better. Get rid of that crap. Now we're talking. Now I should be able to create that angle again, if I can just get that angle right. So it's got to be over. It's so shiny and smooth. Let's get a bit more of that guy out. Well, that's done that then. Okie dokie. Hey, where's that other one gone? I used this, didn't I, to get the insides out. There's like something inside. I don't know what that is. That's it. See what I mean? That's it. Ugh. But what do we have left over? We have something a bit nicer. Do I want to put a slit in? What about writing without a slit? Let's try it. I think the slit was holding the ink and letting the ink flow. Might do it. I don't know. Let's try it, people. I'm ready to try it. Sorry, it's just a tryout, isn't it? Is it holding the ink? Yes, it is. Big blob there, but don't worry about that, people. Can I hold the ink? Can I hold it? Yeah. You don't get much. As you can see. Okay. It isn't great, is it? No. So we're going to have to put a little slit into it. That's it. That's without the slit. Give us this thing here. Let's clean it. Let's try and get that slit in. And then, give us that thing. You can just make out where it is. You're going to hold it. You're going to hold it there and create a little slit. I can see it's got it. Yeah, it's got the slit and it's working. So, I don't like these. Get out of it. So it does have a slit. Let's try it with that slit. It's holding just enough ink. Just enough ink. You can see that. Let's see if we can write with this. It's hard to hold. It's like a funny angle. No. No, not working. Oh, it is. Sort of working, isn't it? You get some funky things from it. Damn. So this one didn't work, but that one did, sort of. Maybe it's something I'm doing wrong. I don't know. Well, if you've got any tips, people, let me know. I'm going to pop that into there. I'm going to pop the other feather into there. Was it a success? I got 2 things done. Does it hold ink? Yes. Can you write with it? Just. If you've got any tips how to turn goose feathers into actual writing quills, let me know. Post it. And I look forward to you any comments to see if it was a success or a failure. I'm going to say it was a success and a failure. So thanks for watching, and I look forward to your comments. Thanks, guys. Bye now.